So marking out where the weld on 10AN bits are going to go. So that's in the middle. It's Johnny and his tools. I haven't got these tools or the ability to work out half of something.
Yeah, I'm struggling with that.
Dual breather. So we've got the breathers welded onto the rocker cover each side, and we've got the sides sealed up. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do some paint stripper. I've got, I don't know what it's called, I'll show you in a minute anyway, but we're just going to do that, and then I'm going to leave it outside overnight. Probably going to have to apply a few coats to get this off, and then we'll start painting again. Just going to do it wrinkled red, which will be cool, and then sand down the Honda so it sort of takes it back to metal and shines up again. So that was the welding done, and that was that bit smoothed off as well, the bowl in the front. I've put it in a plastic tub. I've got myself some TX10 from Bartoline, whatever, and I've got myself a paintbrush. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pour a bit into that tub there, just because it's on the bottom, and then just dab it on everywhere, like that. So given that a good coat, we'll now go and leave that outside and apply another coat in about an hour's time, and then probably have another look at it in the morning, maybe apply another coat, and hopefully the rain will wash some of it off anyway, and then scrubbing brush, pressure washer, that should sort all that out, and it's ready to paint. Wicked. So that's paint strippered, but also I've been going over it with some 120 grit sandpaper as well, because it was wet. You kind of see the dark bits there, but it was quite corroded looking and oxidised looking in there. So I've gone over it with 120 grit. And then I'm going to finish it with some 240, just to sand it off there, and also hoover the kitchen floor. But now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it outside. I'm going to give it a quick hose out inside, because there's little bits and pieces on there that I don't want in there. And then let it dry. Once it's dried, I'll give it a quick dusting over, see if it's going to look all right. Also, I'm going to mask up that ring there where the oil cap sits on, and I'll mask over these bits and over that, and then put little bits as well over these where the bolts go in, just so they don't get filled with paint. I'm not too sure if you should do these bits, because that's just a washer, like a little rubber thing and a washer, so I'll probably just paint over those, it's not really a problem. But all the bits with bolts go in, I'll tape those up. Nice and clean inside. I'm just waiting for it to dry. Somebody somewhere will tell you that my masking is terrible, but I've masked up these, and anywhere that the paint can get in to parts of the engine where oil goes, it's actually dipstick masked up. I've masked up around the oil cap seal, and these are where the bolts go through to hold the rocker cover on. And also masked up there where the spark plug goes in, and I've put little bits and pieces in where the screws go so I don't get any paint in the threads, and I've masked up all those bits as well, and down the back as well. Now, should have been able to do those as a circle, but I think there's a little rubber bush and a bolt there, like a nut that goes on top of it, so you're not going to see that anyway. And if there's a bit of paint on there, it shouldn't really be a problem. As long as it doesn't go down and in, it's fine. And this is the paint we're going to use. Wrinkle Plus VHT High Temperature. It needs a good shake, but it says to, where does it say it? Clean the surfaces, which I've done. I've scuffed and I've sanded them, I've done that. And I've wiped the surfaces down as well. It says I've masked off surrounding areas. I've masked off the bits I don't want. I need to shake the can vigorously, but it doesn't need any primer. So that means I can shake that vigorously, and then I can go and put it outside and give it a quick, very light dusting to start with. And then I'll bring it inside and let it dry and check everything looks okay. And then we'll carry on with a few more coats over the next couple of days, pretty much, because I'm due to go to work in about an hour. Wicked. You can see on there it's reacting already, so I'm probably gonna have to sand this back down again. It's a shame. I did wipe it all, but never mind. Re-sand and do it again. Wrinkled red, or rubbish red, or not very wrinkly red, or mediocre red. Well, it's cleaner than the one that's on the car, so it'll do for now anyway. I've also got a new gasket and seals for where the spark plug holes are, and those little bits on there for it. And what else have we got here? Something else as well. There we are. There we go. Some little black nuts as well. I thought they might look alright. They might not. We don't know yet. Find out. Yeah. So, should get this done today. Oh yeah, I've got another thing to show as well. Ah yes, more of these lovely AN fittings. So that's obviously for the breather, which is going to go out of those using this pipe and into this, which I'm not sure where on earth I'm going to fit that actually, because there really isn't much room left. So I think the first thing I'll do before I even attempt to fit that is try and work out where that's going to go, because if I can't fit that, it's been a waste of time fitting that with two big vents on the front. So that will be first. I'll take myself a trip down to Johnny's and I'm going to get the intercooler pipes relocated so that I can fit the catch can in, and then also get some intercooler brackets made, so that'll make everything just that little bit better. So that's what I'm going to do right now, and then I can get back on with doing this rocker cover, because it's been about a week since I painted it and just obviously haven't had the time to do it, and I needed other things done first.
So we might have to shorten this.
We can shorten that.
It looks shit anyway because it's going at a weird angle, isn't it?
Yeah.
It'd be better if it was going like that.
Yep. That would shorten by about quite a bit actually, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I'm just offering that up to see how short we can get it.
Fast. Well, I can put the light on. Look at that. That's going to work, isn't it?
Should be.
good, that, innit? So what we've done here is, I say we, Johnny's done it, I haven't done it, is originally this came through and went down through a hole there behind the headlight. So we've swapped it, it's going to come down there now and then through the chassis leg with the other pipe to go on the intercooler, which then just gives us all this space back here, because I need to fit that somewhere, and this will just look a lot neater as well. So this is something that I forgot originally, which is the air temp sensor. So that's a bung from Hacksaw Racing, and Johnny's going to weld that on for me because I totally forgot about that originally. So please remember to put that in, otherwise it won't work. Mine was just dangling in free air, causing all kinds of chaos. Maybe, we don't know. Might have been, mightn't it? Yeah. Some of them. Right, so it was about a week ago, and we got all the intercooler pipes altered to make space for the catch can. That's the reason why I haven't fitted this rocker cover, just because I wanted to fit the catch can as well. But that's now got the space, so we can now go and fit that. And that will be my task for today on the Civic. That's probably one of the last things I'm going to do to it for a while, apart from mapping it, obviously. So I don't need many tools. I think it's 10 mils. I think it's 6 10 mils to get the rocker cover off. Then there's also the bolts for the spark plug cover, and also the bolts that hold the coil packs down. But that's about it really. And then I need to make up the pipes for the catch can, which is straightforward enough anyway. And the catch can's going to just be rested in place for now until I can get to see Johnny at JDM Dyno Systems, and he's going to hopefully make me up some brackets at some point for it. But it can't go anywhere. It's not going to fall out or anything, so it's going to be fine as it is. But I will get some proper brackets made for it. Everything in this car will be finalised once all the locations for everything are sorted, as it's just kind of, well, it's kind of been guessed that that's where things need to be for now. But we're finally getting there with things and sorting things out on it, so that's quite good. The car itself's running okay, just needs mapped. But yeah, this should, you know, sort of brighten up the engine bay a little bit with a nice redder rocker cover in the wrinkle red paint that hasn't been the best of paint jobs, but still, well, looks better than the other one anyway, and that's all that really matters. And it's got breathers on it. Everybody likes a breather. Let's go and do this. rocker cover changed. Looks more red, doesn't it? Right, so we're going to do the breathers now. From there and there into there. This is just going to rest here. It's not going to go anywhere. But we'll make a bracket for it at some point. So I need some 90 degree 10A ends and I think 45 maybe. Or maybe 9, maybe just straights for now. And we'll put all this together. I'm quite sad about this. I don't know what's happened to it, but my junior hacksaw's gone missing. It's not anywhere in the amazing plastic toolbox. And the worst thing is, I can't figure out where else it could be. I've not used it for anything other than car work, and it's not there. It used to live on the top of there. It's gone. Nowhere to be seen. So, well, I've marked this hose up where I need to cut it, which is there. And I think I'm just going to end up having to do a hacksaw blade by hand on my own with no actual hacksaw. It'll be a human junior hacksaw. In one of my other videos I mentioned I got some coloured spanners to tighten these fittings with, but well, they didn't fit. I don't know if the dash 10 was actually a dash 9.6 or something, I don't know. Didn't fit at all. I should have bought some adjustable ones to do it, but I didn't, for whatever reason. So what I'm doing now is I'm putting electrical tape around it and using 2 pairs of mould it and hoping that I don't mash them to pieces. Hoping. I don't mind too much about this 45 because you won't really see it, but the 90s that were the one that go on the rocker cover, I kind of hope to get them ones pretty decent because you will see them. I probably won't, they'll probably be mashed to bits, but that's what I've got to work with. Didn't work. Never mind, I tried. Because it's all for Instagram likes, and that's all it's really for, I've got this. It's called a cloaking device. It hides mistakes. It's like brand new again. That should get me another Instagram like for sure. Catch can set up. Right, so I've actually made that pipe possibly slightly longer than I wanted it, like a fraction, but it doesn't matter. Be alright. Now I'll just put the air filter back of the turbo. Now I'll just put the air filter back on. That's job done.